I love the team. Everyone has welcomed us with open arms. When I came in last year, it was a great culture, you know? It felt like at home coming back into Birmingham. Kenny Robinson, I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. I play for the Birmingham Stallions, and I'm 26 years old. My parents were great parents. I grew up with both my parents. My dad was always in my life. Didn't have everything, but my parents made sure we had what we needed, and I give them their props for sure on that. I grew up with 3 siblings, my 2 older sisters and an older brother. Also a cousin who lived with us. My dad said when I was my 4th birthday, that's the year when you're allowed to play football in Pittsburgh. He said my 4th birthday, that was the first thing I said when I woke up was, I can play football now. He made me play baseball first, then basketball, then it was finally football season around that time. So he made me wait a little while, but I always loved football. That always been like my thing. High school, I went to 3 different high schools. So my freshman year of high school, I went to like a prestigious high school in Pittsburgh. I went to Pittsburgh Central Catholic. My parents was paying $12,000 a year to go there for my freshman year. Once I seen how much of a toll that took on my parents, I ended up transferring schools to a city school. Then my senior year, I transferred to a small Christian school, Imani Christian Academy. It was just the best for me, I feel like, because it was a small knit school. I got to focus on everything, and it just put me in position to literally focus on myself. That whole situation throughout high school, it molded me, honestly, and helped me get to where I needed to go, and that was West Virginia. So I went to West Virginia for 2 years. My freshman year, I was an honorable mention freshman All-American. Enjoyed that time there. Sophomore year, I was first team All Big 12. After my sophomore spring going into my junior year, I got kicked out of West Virginia. So I got kicked out of school for academic integrity. I got caught cheating in a few of my classes. It was me, it was like 11 other guys. Around that time when I got kicked out of school, I was dealing with all that. We had just found out back at home that my mother had cancer. So she had colon cancer. So instead of telling her, I kind of kept it to myself throughout the whole process. I talked to my parents, well, my dad. My dad knew, but my mom didn't. I honestly didn't tell my mom because I just felt like all the stuff she was going through, it would just totally break her heart. And I just didn't feel like I didn't want to stress her with all that. Instead of going back to school, I took a chance and went to the XFL that first year. The XFL came back. They would try to work with the NFL to give me a chance to still be accepted into the draft because I was still draft eligible and I could have still went back to college technically. The first 4 games I played for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Did very well until the season got ended by COVID. I had wrote a letter on my Tribune review to numerous GMs just telling my story on what happened. So finally, the NFL accepted me into the draft. Once the draft came, I was drafted in the 5th round to the Carolina Panthers. Now that I'm a little older, I have 2 kids. I have a son and a daughter, a son who's 2 years old, a daughter who's 1. And honestly, them and my family, they're my main motivation. I feel like letting them down would be the end for me, you know what I mean? I don't want to let them down at all, and I feel like that's what pushes me the most and just gives me the drive to figure out everything I need to. My mom, she's still dealing with her ups and downs, but you know, she's staying strong. She got her babies. We take care of her as much as we can.